Just imagine if you were framed in a false case and sent to the world's most dangerous prison. The story begins in the year 1931 in the city of Paris, where a clever man named Papillon lived, who was an expert at opening any lock. One day after a theft, he gave diamonds to his boss, so his boss began asking if he had perhaps kept a few diamonds for himself, but Papillon clearly denied it. Just then, a badly injured man was brought before him, and the boss threatened him, saying, "If you lie to me, I will make your condition like this." Seeing this, Papillon got scared. That evening, he went to meet his girlfriend, Nanette, and gave her some diamonds as a gift which he had hidden from his boss. At that very moment, a man secretly saw that necklace in Nanette's hand. Anyway, then those two spent the night together, and Nanette said she wanted to settle down in a small home of her own far away from this world of crime. But the next morning, the police suddenly came to their house and accused Papillon of the murder of the same man who had been beaten by his boss. Papillon kept saying he was innocent, but no one listened, and they dragged him away. Papillon understood that these policemen would not listen to anything he said. Therefore, he would have to escape from this prison. After this, Papillon met a prisoner named Juliet, who told him that he needed a lot of money to escape from here. Then he pointed towards the prisoner Dega and said that he could help you. Actually, Dega had a lot of money, but then one day he was caught making counterfeit notes. Anyway, then all the prisoners were sent via boat to a prison named Penal Colony. When night fell, Papillon saw that one prisoner brutally murdered the prisoner sleeping next to him because he had hidden money in his stomach. Seeing this, Dega got terribly scared, and the next morning he made a deal with Papillon that if he protected him, he would give him money to escape the prison. Papillon agreed, but Dega said he didn't want to escape the prison right now because he was sure his wife would get him released soon. Anyway, after everyone fell asleep, the killer from last night came today to take Dega's life. He was just about to kill Dega when suddenly Papillon arrived and saved his life. He beat the killer severely, but soon the officers got news of this, and they separated Papillon and Dega. However, Dega told the officer that he had to give him money, and he is alive. The next morning, they all reached Penal Colony Prison, but then suddenly Juliet intentionally injured himself so that he would be admitted to the clinic. Actually, he was planning to escape from the clinic because there is the least guarding there. Then Papillon and the other prisoners were brought to this new prison where many fierce criminals were kept. The warden there was also extremely dangerous, and he told all the new prisoners that escaping from here is impossible, so don't even try, because that will be best for your health. If anyone tried to escape, they would get 2 years of solitary confinement. If caught escaping a second time, 3 years of punishment, but whoever was caught making a third attempt would be sent to a prison named Devil's Island where every person goes mad living there. And furthermore, if anyone committed a murder, their head would be severed from their body in front of everyone. After this, all prisoners were given the task of lifting stones. A few days later, Papillon told Dega that they should escape from here now, but a fierce prisoner got a hint of this plan and attacked Dega for the money. But this time too, Papillon arrived on time and saved Dega's life. Seeing all this, Dega realized that without Papillon, he would not be able to survive here even for a single day. Now he had no other choice. Therefore, he too decided to escape with Papillon. Then the next morning, all the prisoners were gathered in the field. Actually, Juliet had killed 2 guards in an attempt to escape. In just a few moments, his head was severed from his body and he was put to death. Seeing him, the souls of all the prisoners present there trembled. After this, the warden ordered Papillon and Dega to take Juliet's corpse to the crematorium. But on the way, suddenly Dega started hesitating because he had never seen a corpse until today. Then Papillon tried to explain to Dega, but it was of no use. Just then, a guard came there and told Dega to lift the corpse, but when Dega refused, he started raining sticks on Dega. But Papillon could not watch all this. Therefore, in anger, he picked up a stone and struck the guard's head. After this, he ran away from there, but poor Dega could not even move out of fear. Anyway, at night Papillon reached the seashore and asked a man for a boat. Then that man began laughing loudly. Papillon turned and saw that the guards had surrounded him from all sides. Then it is revealed that this boat man himself used to give information about escapees to the warden, and in exchange for this, he used to get a lot of money. Soon Papillon was brought back to the prison. There the warden told him that the guard he had hit with the stone had survived. Therefore, Papillon would not get the death penalty, but for the crime of escaping, he would now have to serve solitary confinement on another island. When Papillon reached there, he found out that the guards could talk to him, but he would have to remain locked in a small room here, that too without making any sound. Even talking to oneself in this prison was a crime. Besides this, in the name of food, he used to get only a useless soup. But one day suddenly he found a coconut in the food. Inside it was a piece of paper on which it was written that from now on he would get coconuts every day. Papillon understood that Dega was sending all this. But one day the warden caught him with the coconut. After that, he asked Papillon for the name of the person who sent the coconut, but Papillon did not say anything. Then the warden said that until he told the name, he would get only half a bowl of soup. In this way, a month passed, and now due to lack of food, Papillon's condition started deteriorating. The warden again asked the name of the sender, but this time too Papillon did not open his mouth. Then in anger, the warden ordered him to serve the rest of his punishment in darkness. Now Papillon could not talk to anyone, and now because of the darkness, he could not even see things around him. Soon, due to loneliness and hunger, his mental condition began to worsen. Now he became so weak that he could not even move. Therefore, he had to be taken to the hospital. Coincidentally, Dega was also now working in the same prison. In the past 1 year, he had also completely won the warden's trust. One day Dega came to meet Papillon, and then he found out that Papillon was just pretending to be mad. He knew that this way he could return to the common prison. After this, they again started making a plan to escape from the prison. But this time they decided to take the help of 2 more prisoners. Papillon chose a prisoner named Charrière who was quite sturdy, and Dega chose Charrière, whom everyone used to trouble. Now Dega gave all his money to Charrière, with which he bought a boat. Then the next night, when a film was being shown to everyone, those 4 decided to escape. Although Dega was feeling very scared, Papillon explained to him that this was their last chance. After this, Dega, according to the plan, went to give alcohol to the officers watching the film. He very cleverly mixed a sedative pill in the alcohol and then began waiting for an opportunity to steal the key to the main door. On the other side, Papillon and the others were waiting for Dega. Suddenly, it started raining heavily. Then the lights went out, and Charrière said they should escape right now. But Papillon was not ready to go anywhere without his friend Dega. Fortunately, Dega arrived at that very moment with the keys, and then taking advantage of the darkness, those 4 opened the door and immediately escaped from the prison. But while running, the path ended, and now to reach the riverbank, they all had to jump down. Papillon and the others jumped, but Dega's leg got fractured. Then Charrière said they should leave Dega and go, but Papillon did not listen to him and reached the bank carrying Dega on his shoulder. They all reached the shore where a boat was standing ready for them. Those 4 sat in the boat without wasting time and moved forward into the dark sea. After a few hours when the sun rose, Charrière realized that they had not come very far yet. Then they calculated that this boat is quite small and it cannot carry the weight of 4 people. Along with this, a fierce storm started moving rapidly towards them. Now they had very little time. Therefore, Charrière, on the strength of his power, pushed Charrière into the sea, and then he attacked Dega. But Papillon came in his way, and both started fighting each other. Charrière was about to kill Papillon when Dega stabbed Charrière in the back with a knife. After this, they threw Charrière out of the boat and pulled Charrière back in. But soon they were hit by the storm, and there was darkness everywhere. When their eyes opened, they were all on an island. Actually, some people of the island had seen them floating in the sea and saved their lives. Just then a nun came there and told Papillon that he can stay here comfortably. Papillon was also very happy because he was tired of running and running. Now he wanted to spend his life comfortably in one place. Then Papillon went to Charrière and Dega, but they too were infatuated with the girls of the island. Finally, Papillon decided to leave from there alone. But then suddenly his sight fell on some officers, and he understood that that clever nun had given their information to the police. Now Papillon started running, but those people caught them. Then they caught Charrière and shot him, and finally Papillon and Dega were caught again. This time both were being sent to the dangerous Devil's Island prison. But upon going there, Papillon was very surprised because Dega was imprisoned there. Actually, he had mixed sedatives in the officer's alcohol, Therefore, he had already been sent to Devil's Island. Seeing each other after a full 5 years, both were very happy. Then in the evening, both were sitting by the seashore when Papillon noticed that the waves of the sea themselves come to the shore and return. He told Dega that if they jump into the sea with a raft, the waves will take them to the other side. But Dega said, "Brother, look, do whatever you want to do, but keep me out of this, please." He had been spending his life peacefully here for the last 5 years, and furthermore, his wife had also married someone else. Therefore, now he had no particular interest in returning. Anyway, he still helped Papillon in making a raft from coconuts. The next morning, both friends hugged each other and said goodbye, and then Papillon threw the raft into the sea and jumped onto it. Fortunately, his plan was successful, and the waves started taking him to the other side. Seeing him go, tears came into Dega's eyes too. If you liked the video, then like it, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.